At 3 minutes, Ms. Miller will simply raise her hand. If you can finish the thoughts you're working on, that would be great. Sir, welcome.
David Janke, 8428 Eastwood Drive. Good evening, Mayor and council members. My first question is, when I ask a question, do the minutes, and I don't want you to start, please. I want to ask this question. If I asked you a question and you took 3 minutes to answer my question, how does that work? Because you could burn up my time.
David, I think we'll give you latitude.
Okay, and I think I've been pretty good. First of all, I'm confused about the 22%. I asked a question about when somebody bills here, and this goes into the tax, the TIF tax. I think Mr. Quick stated that we automatically get 22%, and I get different stories on this. I want that clarified. I thought Aaron would be here, but I didn't. I thought I seen him earlier. And then the other thing is I'm very concerned about the $3,000 that was approved to do these signs. What I'm scared of is, on this golf course, we sued, and the lawyer cost us more than when we won. I'm getting to the thinking of the point where I heard this is up to $16,000 now. We approved $3,000 for our lawyer. I think the sign company should take care of it. And I'm thinking now that before we get these signs in, our lawyer's bill could be more than we ever get off the signs. So I'm concerned about that, and I'd like some answers. Plus, I'm reading about all this stuff on the golf course and all this stuff, and nothing that I didn't know before, but I just want to make a comment on things I've brought up. And I know that some people think that, Janke's just one hollering down there, but I brought up a lot of issues that are coming to light now. And I don't think I'm the 1%, because I go do a lot of garage sailing, and I talk to a lot of citizens. And a lot of them have thanked me for bringing these things up. More than the little 1% of Mr. Janke down here, like some members think. And I'm just going to bring a quick issues that I brought up. And I can't even, if I would have had more time, I brought up the Bell Ray. 4.5 million to 7 million. You don't think that's accountability? The golf course now, the telephone calls, now the signs, and many more I have brought up. And now they're all coming too late. Some of this is coming too late. I know that it isn't this particular administration, it's the past administrations. Chuck was a nice guy, and I don't want to mention names, but sometimes I think he is too nice. I had a talk with Kathy here when she first started, and I personally think that's one of it was a good fresh air, because I think Kathy is looking into some of the stuff that I have brought up for accountability. And I want to thank her, because I have talked to citizens also about that we might have an administrator that's going to look into things and maybe run the city where everybody is accountable. And that's all I've ever asked, is accountability. And Kathy, Mr. Santerre, I got to address you, I guess. Through you, I want to thank her for being accountability, because I think some of these things came to light on account of her looking at numbers. And there's other departments that got to be looked at too. I don't want to leave that out, so I think my 3 minutes are up.
Roger.
Aaron was behind you there. No.
He's still in the house.
Can he answer that for me publicly or not?
Mr. Erickson can. Jim, will you run them through how the tax increment district is set up and what happens right
I just
from
want
the
a
get-go?
simple answer.
No, there isn't a simple answer.
Well, there really is. His question last week was whether the money in the TIF district went to the pool, and I believe your statement was, Councilmember Quick explained the city gets 22% of the taxes, and the remainder goes into the pool. My understanding...
No, I did not.
Well, that's in the minutes, and that's what you
That
said
may
last
be the
week.
way the minutes are written, but that's not what I said.
That's the way I understood
That's
it.
what you said, as I
Well, if we
understand.
could get
Anyway,
semantics and have Bruce maybe...
the answer is all of the money goes into the TIF pool when it's in items sitting in the TIF district, including the city's portion.
Bruce?
100%.
Go ahead.
Absolutely, but when we get regular taxes off of a piece of property, we only get about 22 or 24% of that tax when it's out of it. That's how I use that, Roger.
Well, that's true. What we were talking
Yeah.
about was...
And what happens, Roger, what happens when a TIF district is set up? What happens to the tax level at that point?
It's frozen during
Thank
the
you.
life of the TIF district.
Thank you.
So So the city does not get any benefit for the next 15 years?
No, we get-
other-
no, we get the 20
Other than the frozen amount that it was when the TIF thing
No,
was
we get the
initially
22% of, or let's say, of that frozen amount,
Frozen,
right?
frozen,
Right?
for next
And then we
15
get all the excess increment after that,
Into a pool,
into our pool,
into a TIF pool,
our pool,
into a TIF. pool.
our pool, the city of
Into a-
Mounds
City of
use.
Mounds use.
And we
TIF
have
pool.
certain restrictions on how we use that money, correct?
Right.
But we're supposed to use it in the city,
And
right?
the direct benefit to the taxpayer is now put off into a TIF pool.
Zero.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay,
When it's rolls in there, it's zero.
what do we use the money for? What do we use the money for? Huh? We burn it up? We all build extra fireplaces, burn the extra money? Is that how it works? Where do you think it goes?
It's a long discussion, and I'll discuss it with you sometime.
Bruce,
You don't have to discuss it with me. I know how it works. Obviously, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Bruce, do
You have your
any
opinion.
further comments, or do you want to leave this one alone?
I guess I can just make a couple general comments on